Welcome, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is your tip of the day. I think it is day 15 that I am recording another session. I just wanted to actually touch base on one tip that Eckhart actually gave in the Conscious Manifestation course, or the way Eckhart starts module 1 of the Conscious Manifestation course is with this opening. And the reason why I want to read it out is this is something that I am totally passionate about. And that is the whole reason why I named this Facebook group and the YouTube channel, Know Thyself Revolution. Because what we are doing is the more we know about our limiting beliefs, and the topic is limiting beliefs, the more we know about our limiting beliefs and our conditioned patterns, the more we dissolve them, the more we liberate our consciousness out of, like, the formlessness comes through. Who we are in our true essence comes through, as Eckhart says, right? Our essence identity comes through. So I wanted to, it's not very obvious that Eckhart has ever talked about limiting beliefs. So that's why I wanted to record this part about what he states during module 1 of the Conscious Manifestation course. So this is what Eckhart says in module 1 of the Conscious Manifestation course. He says, there is a correspondence between your state of consciousness and the thoughts in your mind and your circumstances, external circumstances, and also that you can influence or change your external circumstance by changing your thoughts, your thinking. And I absolutely love the book, The Nature of Personal Reality, because even Nature of Personal Reality, what is mind-boggling is it was a book written in 1972. So this is like a perennial philosophy, right? It was a book written in 1972, and it talks about exactly the same thing, where Seth says, you are in physical existence to learn and understand that your energy translated into feelings, thoughts, and emotions causes all experience. There are no exceptions. So one of the things that we talked about yesterday during Facebook Live Q&A is that I was kind of emphasizing that no matter what is going on in our life, if you're experiencing challenges, then that challenge is something we co-created out of our vibrational energy. There is nothing outside out of us that created what we experience as challenge, or something that is too much to handle, right? We co-created it. So the way to dissolve it is to figure out what is the vibrational energy in me that co-created that external situation. And once we dissolve it, then we get a chance to live, to me, I live with a certain amount of exuberant joy every day. And I want that for everyone. It's not like woo-woo, hey, the kind of joy, but there is always that experience of presence in the background, or experience of the energy field that I am in the background. And that gives me joy. Like, I can experience it right now. Like when I'm moving my hands like this, I can experience that joyful energy coming through me. So that is what I want every one of you to experience. And that's why this book, this group was created, the book was written. I'm reading out of my book, Journey Towards the Unknowable, the Infinite and the Eternal. The excerpt is in my book. So that's the whole inspiration, that I want to inspire you. It's not only about knowing of our, know thyself does not mean just know thyself, know thyself actually means, yes, get to know your inner being, get to know what that experience energy wise. It's just pure energy. It's not words. I cannot describe it in words. And that is why no scientist has been able to uh, talk about that. Hey, this is what is energy. I mean, this is what consciousness is, right? Because it's not tangible. So and I can just speak about it through my experience. So you have to experience it. So knowing of our own energy, but the know thyself is also experiencing what is the experience in this present moment, and let me figure out what are my limiting beliefs that are co-creating this present moment so that I can dissolve the limiting beliefs, dissolve the conditioned patterns. Because those conditioned patterns, and I'll talk about something else around that, those conditioned patterns is what is co-creating my present moment. So don't blame, shame, guilt is the ego just enhancing its identity through keeping that thought alive. Don't blame external circumstances. Don't blame your parents. Don't blame your family. Don't blame the country you live in. Don't blame anything, okay? Figure out what co-created this particular experience and how can I dissolve it through my own vibrational energy. So I wanted to offer that. I do want to talk about during this conscious manifestation course, if you all know Eckhart, when he was younger, he had a really traumatic childhood. So he said that he always had the limiting belief, bad things always happen to me, bad things always happen to me. And of course, bad things always happened to him until he came across this, some German author had written a book about how thoughts co-create reality. And so he began to change how he was thinking and believing. And that is what led him to move from Spain out of his father's home to England. And you all know the rest of the story, right? From England, he moved to the US, wrote The Power of Now, and look what success he got. So if Eckhart can co-create his reality, you can as well. With that inspiration, many blessings. Have a fantastic day. Much love. Bye.